So last game, you guys received another bounty, and you were taken onto a prisoner ship to escort a young synthetic woman named Samantha. Um, During this ride, you learned a little bit more about Samantha. Um, you met a mysterious man who's another prisoner, who wears those beady black glasses like you see in a classic anime, and another person that you were quite fond of. Did we give him a name?
Who?
Who?
The
The
IUP
soldier?
guy.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think
wasn't he
so.
just the warden?
I think you said the warden.
Okay. Well, he has a name. He's a
Do you
guy.
remember the voice for the warden?
I mean, it's just like an
It's
asshole.
flamboyant.
Yeah. Um. So you guys met that guy. You met the max person. You met not the max person, the person with the glasses, and you met Samantha. All key players on this ship. And for some mysterious reason, you guys have been tasked with escorting Samantha to get to wherever she's going to on this ship. And she needs to remain alive. But for some reason, a lot of the prisoners that are also on the ship keep giving her sort of the look like something's up with them. And the way you got kidnapped, I guess we should mention, or not kidnapped, arrested. We should mention is you guys attacked the New Korea Global IUP precinct. Um, Kane attacked one of the officers. Ataxia climbed a tree and then tried to attack one of the officers. And then Wee Woo nanobot bombed a building. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure we'd go to that bad of a prison cell until the building got devoured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sadly, for whatever reason, Wee Woo took it upon himself to brutally murder B0NK, otherwise known as Bonk.
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
miss
kill
him.
Wee Woo.
Don't kill Weeru.
So it's the next day. You guys have now awoken instead of the small prison cell with the segregated metal bars. You all awaken in an actual like barracks with beds and like chests for anything you might have on you. Not chests, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You have it's only the second day, so you're not entirely fixated on your jobs quite yet, so they haven't really given anybody anything super specific to work on. So you're just doing basic cleaning, folding soldiers' laundries, washing offices and evidence rooms. There is a pretty prestigious role, for relatively prestigious role, I should say, where one of you will be able to help the captain of the ship pilot. The captain, you have not met the captain, but it's probably just another IUP soldier. But you do wake up to the smiling face of the warden, who says, "Good morning, everybody. I assume we slept pretty well, huh?"
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's great. That's good to hear. Well, today we're going to be basing our decision on who gets to pilot with the captain of the ship on merit and whether or not you're actually good at piloting ships. So, we're going to put you all in simulations. How does that sound?
Fun.
Great. I love that attitude. Love that. All right, so if you guys will just follow me down the corridor, we'll get you to your simulations, and you can prove to us who's the best at piloting this illustrious ship. Oh, as you should know, the name of this ship is the Magnum Opus. Just a
Oh,
little tidbit of information. Sorry, what was that?
nothing.
No, it sounded like you had something to say.
No.
He's just very excited.
Super! Love that. Sounds great. And he begins leading you guys down the gray metal corridors of the Magnum Opus ship to a room labeled War Simulations. And each of the different prisoners who are not back in the original cell are all hooked up to these machines that are basically like gamer chairs but made out of metal. And they place these large, heavy headsets on your faces. And you guys are within the simulations of a ship. So, we're actually going to test your merit by making a couple of rolls. So, the first test is a test of your aiming of the point defense systems, which are small spherical guns loaded on the front and the back of the ship.
Wait, they're giving us guns?
No, simulation.
When I know, but when we're
Simulated
helping
guns?
pilot,
Huh?
when they're helping us pilot,
Yeah, it's point defense turrets. It's for, like we're going to do, it's for destroying asteroids that could possibly get in the way. Getting rid of any debris that might be in the front or in the back.
is that a metal roll?
Yeah, so that's going to be metal roll as you guys are taken into a green gradiented, I believe that's the word, I don't know, simulation of a pretty smooth looking, a little frame rate choppy simulation of basically a big field of asteroids that spans about 5 miles outside of your simulated ship. So, guys, go ahead and give me a metal roll.
7.
11.
I
7,
hate
11.
you.
All right. So you guys hear a voice over the intercom. Well, looks like a prisoner named Kane is doing very well on the point defense turrets. That will come in pretty handy. Next up is actual stunt driving, which is needed when going through debris-filled nebulas and the such. So let's go ahead and roll that, huh? And
Which one is that?
A physique roll.
I failed.
A partial.
Oh, looks like prisoner 230 is in the lead. That's okay. That's okay. We got a little bit of a tie going on with Kane. And, I don't know your name. Oh, that's a classic. I like that name. Well, next up, we are going to get to the actual pinpointing, sorry guys, I'm not a pilot. Clearly. Otherwise, I'd be at the front of the ship. Next, we're going to do the actual calculations of the different systems of the ship and entering coordinates. So let's go ahead and do that as well. That's going to be an interface roll.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get that one.
Another one. Okay, you're doing great, Mr. I already forget. Thanks for reminding me. Looks like you're in the lead. So next up, we are going to do, I actually didn't think of a clever way of doing this one. Let's find out by opening up the character sheet and reminding ourselves of what it looks like. Well, now we're going to do the basic logging of different information from the ship, so not the actual...
What is happening?
So not the actual implementation of the coding. We're going to do just your basic understanding of how the ship operates. Roll expertise.
Yeah, turn.
Looks like prisoner Ataxia is on the lead, but let's see what everybody else has to do. Oh, well. Looks like you're tied with... Man, I'm really bad with your name. What is it again? Thanks, sweetheart. Next up, we're going to be doing interpersonnel communications. You're going to be interacting with simulated people to see how well you do with your communication skills when relaying information to the captain. Go ahead and roll me an influence roll.
9.
7.
Well, looks like this prisoner has taken the lead. Let's give you a pat on the back, Mr. Oh, that's right. And
I hate you.
I like how you're absolutely refusing to come up with names.
so you guys get up and you see that the person who is being rewarded with the position is actually the man with the black glasses. And the reason you couldn't hear his name was because the person was saying the name to him, but you guys can't hear the person who is saying their name. So you don't know his name yet. But there is a little bit of a leaderboard. You guys, Ataxia, you're like second from the bottom.
What the heck?
Kane, you're in like third place. And Samantha is like right in the middle.
How? What the?
Well, I
My
hope.
favorite part is I picked my high influence for intimidation, so I don't know how that worked in the simulation.
You
Well,
scared them.
I think you all did pretty super, but it looks like we're gonna have to give the honor to my good friend Alphonse. And he nods, and he says, "Thank you for the opportunity." Oh well, I love to hear that. Oh, any questions, anybody?
Out of character, Andrew. Just
Yeah.
for you. Does that name mean anything?
Well, looks like it's breakfast time for you bunch, huh? Eggs and bacon sound real good?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Don't get too crafty. Let's make your own omelet day.
Oh my god, is it right?
That's what I just said. You're kind of a bimbo. we'll whip that mind into shape real well here on the Magnum Opus. See y'all later. And you guys are led down by one of the nameless IUP soldiers, who takes you to that same mess hall with the metal benches strewn all around. And you do see a small mechanical droid that appears to be in disrepair. It's not Bonk, but it's another similar built robot, but it's manning an omelet station that's on the sort of end. And you see the people who are a little bit higher on the leaderboards are getting first dibs. So after
Well, Kane's
Alphonse...
getting first dibs too.
Huh?
Kane was third place.
Well, yeah, so it goes Alphonse, nameless soldier, or nameless prisoner, and then you, Kane. So how do you make your omelet?
Egg. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Cheese.
Yeah.
Bacon, or whatever meat substance they have.
It's bacon, but you can tell they didn't spend a lot of money on this.
Onion.
Onion.
Oh.
Sour cream.
Oh.
Okay.
A little bit of hot sauce.
A little bit of hot sauce. It's not good
little
hot
bit.
sauce. Do you still want the hot sauce?
It's not good, is that what you said?
It's not great. It's like you could tell that these ingredients they spent like one future
Yeah,
dollar
like
on.
it's a prison. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still put hot sauce on.
Okay, for sure. The hot sauce makes it relatively bearable, but I'm gonna still make you roll a physique roll.
Nice. 9.
You managed to hold back your vomit.
All right.
It's pretty bad.
Oh God, why are they feeding us this? They named the ship the Magnum Opus, and this is what they feed us.
One of the synthetic prisoners pipes up and goes, "I don't even eat." And so
Good.
I guess
You wouldn't want to.
I guess next up would be Ataxia. What does Ataxia put on her omelet?
Okay. You get the egg, right? You get
Yeah.
the cheese. You get a lot of cheese. You get the bacon. You get the sausage. You get a little bit of pepper. Not like red, both pepper. And then you smack it all down. You have more pepper and salt. And then you get some ketchup too.
This sounds fucking terrible.
Really?
You drowned it in fucking pepper and salt.
Not like drowned, like pepper as in like
You
hot
said
pepper.
add. You just kept using the word add more.
Yeah.
Like
No, not like pepper as in like it's like both the pepper like as in
Okay.
the thing.
I
And the
get. I get.
pepper as in the red and the green.
None of that narrowed it down.
You know, like red peppers.
Yeah,
Bell peppers?
I get what you mean. I get it.
bell
Okay.
peppers.
But
yeah, omelet.
despite
You
your
don't know what a bell.
I forget what they're called.
Sorry.
despite your,
Add some basil.
there's no basil.
Add some.
Where's the
onion.
cilantro, Andrew?
They have dried cilantro, but no basil.
Oh,
But
oh, cilantro.
so despite your valiant effort to try and make this palatable, you're still gonna go ahead and give me a physique roll.
The peppers are like
Last
moldy.
You manage to get it down, but it, woo, tastes pretty old.
I
Mmm.
bet it's like a mix of like prison food and astronaut food, so it's like dry.
That's exactly what's going
Bold
on.
of you to assume that Ataxia has not eaten old food before.
That's fair enough. Sure. Um.
I'm still
So
working on the backstory.
yeah, we know.
I have most of it. I have some of it written down.
So the warden comes back in. Hearty breakfast, right, guys?
It was delicious.
It was
That's
absolutely great.
that's what I like to hear. Well, today's going to be a pretty unbusy day, as you know. The first day is when it's real messy because these schmucks don't clean up after themselves. Second day, you guys will get some breaks thrown in, so you'll have a chance to communicate with the other prisoners, if you like. I know that some of you brought a shiv. And he looks at Samantha. And he looks at Kane. Let's not try to get too crazy. No murders on this ship, because you'll get thrown out of the airlock. Bye-bye. And there is a small blue screen that drops down from the ceiling, and everybody can see what their jobs are today. And obviously, Alphonse is helping the ship's captain with his duties. But Ataxia and Kane, you will be cleaning. What is the most disgusting part of a ship?
Toilets.
No, it's not that.
Also, the Japanese make their omelets into cubes. Look at that cubed omelet.
I guess it
That's
depends on the ship. It's could be a lot of things. The kitchen could also probably be pretty gross.
we'll say the kitchen freezer.
All right.
Yeah.
Like the walk-in freezer with all of the old stuff in it.
Wait, we're kitchen buddies. We're freezer buddies
Like
together.
one of those kitchen nightmare kitchens.
Yeah,
We're
that's
kitchen
exactly
buddies
it.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are taken to the freezer, and when you get in there, the first thing that strikes you is the smell of rotting vegetables. As you can see that through their journeying, they tried to get fresh ingredients, but it did not work. It's a big heavy metal cube-like room lined with metal racks that are just the bars, and you can see that there are MRE type blocks of food. There's also there's surprisingly fresh milk, which
Oh,
is which
sick.
is which is a little strange, but you get the feeling that maybe they probably bought it before they left. But the vegetable section is where it really goes downhill because you can just see molding like future carrots and assorted animal plant life that you assume is edible, but you don't really know for sure.
Did we see where Samantha went? Like what her job was?
She was to clean out the toilets.
With anyone?
A nameless prisoner.
That's not good. Was he one of the people giving her a stare?
I I don't know if
Yeah,
I'd be able to determine that. Okay.
he was. So,
Well,
All right.
are you
Here's
guys
the
actually
plan.
are you guys actually gonna try to clean?
yeah, I'm gonna.
All
I
right.
have an
Here's
idea.
what
I
we're
don't know
gonna
if I want
do.
to do it though.
All right. I have an idea.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try and pull off of it. Servants.
No.
We'll say
Please
there's a
don't.
ventilation system for sure.
Is there a vent?
Yes.
Is there a guard watching us? I assume there's a guard watching.
Is there
They-
cameras in the freezers?
Yes.
There's cameras in the. Damn it. Oh, I can't do it now. Well.
I have an can I eat a piece of the rotten vegetable?
I want to eat one too. Wait. I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as I'm getting sick, I'm gonna go to the guard. Man, I don't feel good. Oh,
Roll
I need to go to the bathroom.
roll physique.
Dang, 10. Can I roll influence?
Now roll influence with advantage. So roll twice, take the higher.
11.
Don't worry about it. That's a success. So yeah, they're just, oh my god, get the fuck out of here! Why would you eat that, you dumb fuck?
I was hungry.
For justice.
The omelets weren't
All
that
right,
bad. Get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. You do profusely throw up.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you are in the bathroom.
Do I see Samantha and the other person?
Yeah. You actually like in your adrenaline because you can feel like the bile and the mixed vegetables and the omelet coming right back up, and you push right past them to like a urinal, not even like an actual toilet, and you puke into that, and they just both.
Start crying. I just start crying.
Please don't ever eat the vegetables here. Ugh.
We don't eat.
Yeah, sorry, not thinking.
You see,
Anything suspicious?
they appear to just be cleaning.
Okay. I wanted to double check. Well, it was good seeing you. And then I'll like nod and then walk out.
So as you're leaving, you do notice that Samantha, um, she has her shiv like behind her like hand, like hiding it. And this guy just like he looks a little shaken, but you can't tell if it's from her or from you. And he sort of like he pulls out like a pack of cigarettes and he gives it to her, and she smiles and nods at him, and that's what you see before you exit.
Okay. I will head back.
What?
So
I
yeah, you are back in the freezer, and the guards just sort of they like clean up your shirt, man.
do you have a napkin?
He pulls out a hanky.
A hanky.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Whatever, just don't eat the fucking fruit again.
Why is it all rotten?
You'll have to ask the captain about that. Not the captain, the warden.
I feel like even though we're prisoners, there's some amount of health standard that's required.
Get back to work, bud.
I will get back to cleaning.
All right. So, do you guys spend your whole time there cleaning, or do you do something else?
I mean, I'm gonna clean. I
I'm
don't have
gonna
any other
lick the
ideas.
ice.
Roll physique.
You just saw me throw up.
8.
Tastes really bad. That's about it, though.
I couldn't get my tongue stuck
No.
in a freezer.
No.
It tastes like really bad water.
Are you trying to do that?
No,
Then no.
maybe.
Are you trying to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what the fuck to roll for that, so I guess it just happens. Your tongue is now stuck to the the freezer wall.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
I thought me eating the vegetables was the dumbest thing I would have done.
Then you don't know me clearly.
Clearly.
Help me.
No.
So, because of this, it takes twice as long to clean the freezer because Ataxia is not able to do her job.
No, hold on. Let me roll to get my tongue out.
Okay, roll physique.
I hope it fails.
You pull really, really hard and you like rip the tip of your tongue off. Take a minor injury.
Okay.
She has a lisp for the rest of the campaign.
No, I wouldn't. I don't have a list.
It's not like a grotesque amount, but it's like a little bit of skin.
Kane,
No, it's a lisp for the rest of the campaign.
Kane, look at my tongue. It's gone. She's
Your
just on her
tongue's
tongue.
clearly right there. I see your tongue right now.
Do you want my blood, you heathen?
No,
It
your blood makes me sick.
does.
It feels like paint in my veins.
Are you allergic to me?
No,
Oh my god, you're allergic to me. I'm so sorry.
I
Do you
didn't
have an
get sick when I
EpiPen?
did it.
Do you have an
I
EpiPen?
Other species' blood doesn't affect me very much. Yours is just gross and filled with cholesterol.
I'm going to touch the tip of my finger to my tongue and I'm gonna boop him on the nose.
Okay. Kane, you now have a little bit of blood on your nose.
You're welcome.
So it's about 3 hours passes. You guys have to scrub pretty hard, and sort and organize the items. But eventually, the warden comes by and he goes, "Well, well, well. Let's check out what's going on in here." Go ahead and roll me a physique roll, both of you.
Fuck.
8.
I got a 4.
Well, I had expected a little bit better from you guys.
She was stuck to the ice for most of the time.
He
I
threw
was
up.
basically working by myself.
He threw up.
The warden
I still
walks,
did more work than you.
The warden walks over to like the bit of like dried blood mess that was like the tip of your tongue, and he like peels it off. Working really hard, I see.
What's he gonna do with it?
He's just holding it.
Yeah.
So you guys are wasting my time?
Oh no.
It looks like you're wasting my time.
I have a question.
For sure.
Are we supposed to get rid of the rotten vegetables, or are we just leaving those there?
During the process, you got rid of the rotten vegetables for sure.
Okay.
While I appreciate the quote-unquote hard work, I think we're gonna skip dinner for you guys tonight. How's that sound?
I couldn't eat anyways. I mean, what kind of work ethic could you expect from a bunch of prisoners, am I right?
Somebody's going back in the hole.
Why is he going in the hole?
That's blatant back talk, and I don't appreciate that. And he flicks the piece of tongue at Kane's face. And,
Can I catch it?
Roll physique.
He catches it in his mouth and he swallows it.
No.
Is that
roll?
Yeah, roll physique.
8. What is the partial of that, Andrew? That's what I asked you.
Please say.
So I assume this is sort of like an intimidation tactic, right?
It's just so I don't get hit in the face with tongue.
How much tongue is it?
It's enough.
Piece of skin.
So you catch it in your mouth.
No.
No.
Why would I do that?
Instinct.
No, there's no instinct in this character that would make him do that.
He threw it at your face while you were talking.
You catch it in your nose.
That's just a fail then. That's not a partial.
Well, you caught it.
It would have landed there anyways. I'm just gonna not catch it then. I'm just gonna let it hit my face regularly.
Sure.
He doesn't like my tongue.
You can't retroactively change what you wanted to do.
Yes, I can, because that's a fail. That's not even a partial.
No. You said, I want to catch it.
Catch it with my hand. You knew what I meant.
You didn't say catch it with your hand.
But you knew what I meant.
I knew
and then
exactly
she said he catches it with his mouth, and I said, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you catch it with your mouth.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Alright, that's it, boys. I'm leaving the campaign.
No.
Okay, fine. You don't catch it with your mouth.
He left. You don't catch it with your mouth. It's been
Fine. If you're gonna throw a hissy fit about catching a fake tongue in your mouth,
I'm throwing a hissy fit about the rules of the game.
Listen. Rules of the game are, it's up to me what happens.
Alright, then you could just make us fail even when we succeed.
No, that's not how it works. When you roll,
that's what you just did.
When you roll a partial success, you do what you wanted to do, but there's probably going to be consequences.
Yes, but the consequence would not make any sense to be caught in mouth.
You said, I want to
She
catch
said
it.
you catch it in your mouth, and I said he doesn't do that.
But I decided it'd be funnier if you caught it in your mouth.
Alright, then I'm killing the warden. That's the first goal.
Okay, fine. It hits you in the face.
Alright.
Gosh.
That was fun.
I didn't think that's what would send you over the edge with this guy. Well,
Okay.
all right. And the camera drops down, and one of those guns comes out and is going to shoot you with a tranq dart. You want to go ahead and roll physique to withstand the effect?
Fail.
Nope. You dropped straight to the ground. And you're unconscious. And Ataxia, you see two of the guards grab Kane and begin taking him back to the hole.
Oh, he's-
So Ataxia, what are you doing now? The warden has just sent Kane back to the hole, and
is the warden still there?
yeah, he's sort of giving you a look like, you want that to be you?
Where are you taking him?
To the hole.
What happens in the hole?
It's the place you woke up in. You don't get the same freedom as you do out here.
Yeah.
You sit in a metal box and watch your friends die.
Oh.
And he walks out the door and goes, you'll be joining Samantha in the bathroom.
Okay.
And you are taken to the metal bathrooms. It's actually a different bathroom. This appears to be not the prisoner bathroom. This appears to be the guard's bathroom. It's much nicer, and it's already been slightly cleaned by Samantha. And she just looks up at you. She looks back down at what she's doing. She's cleaning the sink.
Didn't you have a guard working with you too?
Tried to stab me.
That's what we were worried about.
We?
Didn't he talk to you?
Who?
The vampire. You know, gray hair, gray skin.
Listen, lady, if you keep saying shit that I don't understand, I'm just gonna kick your ass.
Kane?
I don't have any idea who that is.
Okay.
And she just continues scrubbing the sink.
I guess I'll help with the bathroom stuff.
Okay. So while that's happening, Kane, you do wake up after about 5 minutes, and you are sitting in the hole with a couple prisoners that you've seen talk back to some of the guards and attack other people. And these guys look like they don't really look like great people. A couple of them are covered in scars and clearly gang-affiliated tattoos.
Any gangs I'd recognize? Connection?
Make up one.
Make up one of the gangs?
Or one of the people. Whichever you prefer.
It's Barack.
What kind of gangs would... I feel like probably a drug cartel or something like that.
Does it have a name?
I feel like I should be able to make up the stuff on the spot, but I can't.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Haha. I'm once again looking at all of the books.
You do know that there is a popular drug in this universe called juice, which is a little different.
Juice.
Which is a little different from,
Juice
drugs
World.
you'd see now. It gives you a very, very good euphoria, or very high euphoria, but it's actually designed to affect both humans or living organisms and synthetic and AI. It's actually a little bit of mechanical organisms that you inject into probably your wrist.
What was
That
the drug called again?
juice.
Juice. Don't you
Juice.
remember Juice?
And the gang is the you're gonna be able to easily guess what book this is, but it's gonna be Fly Lords.
It's the book.
Okay.
About the
It is.
book.
So yeah, you definitely see the classic Fly Lords symbol, which is like a fly, like an earthly fly, that has like Juice Crew in the middle of it.
I don't like that.
And you can see that this guy has a long cigarette that is actually not juice, but it's just a regular, whatever the equivalent of future tobacco would be.
Juice. But powder.
What is future tobacco? I'm wondering now.
Well, it could be like different kinds of herbs from the
It's
different
vape,
planets.
but it's powder.
He could be vaping, but we'll say that this is an herbal cigarette.
Powder. He's
All right.
vaping omelet. Omelet.
All right, I'll walk up to him.
God, now I think of a voice.
Did you not want me
Oi.
to? I have to
No.
use contacts for anything.
Yeah, no, it's fine. What do you want?
How long you been in here?
Well, about a couple hours.
Couple hours.
Couple hours.
Couple hours.
What'd you come in for?
Beat the shit out of a guard.
How long have you been in prison in general?
I'll just mess him up. What were you saying?
How long have you been in prison, just in general? Oh,
Well, I'm actually prison transport.
Hmm.
I'm going from a different one to the next one.
what'd you get in here for?
Beating the shit out of guards.
Oh,
You say, anybody that's outside of anywhere, you just, bounces. You fuck them up.
you know anything about this transport ship?
I've heard of it.
Got any important information on?
Well, that's gonna cost you. What do you got for me? God,
What's
this
that
accent, this accent is all over the place. What were you saying?
So is mine. It's fine.
So is mine. It's fine.
All
What
you
would
got
you
for
want
me?
from me?
Well, I did hear there's this girl on the ship, a synthetic girl, who's got some sort of treasure in her stomach.
She's pregnant.
So you tear her open,
Wait a minute.
get that treasure for me, and give you as much info as you want.
All right. I appreciate your cooperation.
It'll be a little hard though, you know.
All right, I'll step away from him.
Well,
What was that noise?
he does like finger guns at you.
All right, and I'll wait for my time out of the hole.
Okay.
I don't think you leave the hole.
So
You do eventually leave a hole.
Yeah. Like solitary. Ataxia, what are you doing?
I'm playing the bathroom still.
Okay.
Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
Are you doing anything else?
I mean, I can make small talk.
Then do it.
What are you in here for?
Murder.
Oh. What kind of degree?
I don't know.
Now
I
he's got to
stabbed
look up the
somebody in-
degrees of murder.
She goes, I don't know. I stabbed somebody in the fucking throat.
Why'd you do that?
He pissed me off because he was talking too much.
Oh, it's perfect for me then.
Roll. Roll influence to see.
11.
She looks at you with like genuine surprise. She's like, okay. What about you?
Um, well, you know there's a lot of people after you, right?
Roll influence again.
Oh, Christ.
It was probably
8.
first-degree murder. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I assume so. Isn't like second degree like you tell someone to do it?
I don't
Or
think
is
so.
it planned?
No, that's for first degree is premeditated. Third degree is manslaughter, so it's not premeditated. I don't know what
Oh,
second.
then second's probably like murder for hire.
Either
I don't know. I'll
way,
look it up.
she stabbed somebody in the fucking throat. That's why she's in jail.
Yeah. I got an 8, by the way.
Second is lacks premeditation, but is still murder.
Yeah. Hmm. But,
You know, there's a lot of people out there that want a piece of this ass, so this doesn't really narrow it down.
well, someone doesn't want someone else to have a piece of this ass in quotes.
Okay.
So me and my friends are supposed to be in here to get you from this place to that moon place over there.
Somebody wants me to get to this other place.
Yeah, and not get murdered. So we crashed a city place or something. We crashed a ship. Listen. I just climbed a tree. I didn't really want that to happen.
Is there any reason why they want to kill me?
They don't want to kill. No, that's not what I was
No,
saying.
the other people.
I don't know. I have no clue. I just know that me and my friend are supposed to protect you, and we get paid. So it's
While I
kind of a win-win.
appreciate the sentiment, I can handle things on my own.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But a shiv can only get you so far in a world full of other shivs.
It's gotten me pretty far so far.
Is it a shiv
Far
or
too.
is it a shank?
I think they're
No,
synonyms.
shiv is
It's a.
the shiv's the weapon, shank's the action. I think.
Do you. Do you just always speak out of your ass?
Yeah, it's in my description.
I don't even. Well, like I said, while I appreciate the sentiment, I'm doing just fine on my own.
I get it, but it's an offer.
Well, why would I need someone like you to protect me?
I don't know. What about you is some I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you could tell, but a lot of people don't take too kindly to synthetic humans.
Yeah, I know.
So, there's probably a lot of people who just want to kill me for that reason.
Was there anything else worth killing you for?
I'm not sure why anybody would want to kill me, but I've killed people before. That probably
Then
doesn't.
you're doing good.
What's your name?
Ataxia.
Sounds made up.
Well, I found it, and I understood it, and it looked fun. So Ataxia is my name.
I don't even know how to argue with you anymore.
Well, just shake my hand and shut up because you're not gonna get rid of me.
She reluctantly gives you a handshake.
Yeah.
Well, if you're that invested in helping me, I was planning something.
What are you planning?
I was originally hoping to do really well on those simulations and get close to the captain and kill him and take control of the ship.
That sounds fun. I like that.
Well, that's not really going to work out because that Alphonse guy is the one who's there now. So I don't really know how to get to that position.
Hmm. You still want to kill him?
Kill who? The
The
captain?
yeah, the warden.
The warden and the captain are different people.
Oh sure. You still probably want to kill the warden there.
Done nothing wrong to me.
Yeah, but he's kind of weird. And you know, if you kill the captain, he'll probably kill you.
You're kind of weird too. Should I kill you?
No, cause I don't think the warden would offer you help like me.
Ugh. If I take control of the ship, he'll probably give me what I want.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, killing the captain seems pretty easy. Probably just want to befriend that Alphon guy. What's his name?
Alphonse.
Alphonse.
Well, as you can see, I'm not particularly great with people. So
I
if
can
you...
tell.
Thanks.
Neither
If
am
you...
I.
What?
I'm not good with people either. I just start talking. Talking? Did I just say that?
Do you just drown yourself out when you start talking?
Yeah, if I keep on talking and don't stop, then uh, then if I
What is this
yeah.
conversation?
Anyway, you know, you're probably getting bored of me.
I'm not bored of you, but that's not a compliment.
No, I'm okay. You're not good with people. I'm clearly not good with people. But I'm sure there's a way to at least befriend this guy. I mean, like, how many of there is? Two? Three?
3, 2, 3, what?
People left to help. Because originally there was like six, I
Yeah,
think?
but everybody gets out the next day.
Oh, shoot. Oh, then.
Yeah, it's not a hard concept to understand.
Well, I don't know what's going on. My brain doesn't even work properly.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, I know.
Why does your accent keep changing?
Cause I'm vulnerable.
Been there, done that. Well, do you
Yeah,
have anybody that is good with people?
Kane. He's in the hole.
Yeah, I'm aware of who Kane is.
Yeah, I was telling you about him earlier, and you were like, no.
Well, I didn't want to give away that information, but you've whittled me down.
Yeah, cause I know who he is.
I'm aware you know who he is, but I didn't want you to know that I knew who he was.
He's my best friend. I'd die for him.
Ugh. Well, if you can get this Kane guy to get Alphonse on our side, then maybe we have something that we can do.
There's a little bit of a problem.
And that is,
He's in the hole.
how did he get in the hole?
He backed up the warden.
And he's good with people?
Yeah.
I'll have to take your word for that.
You know what? I got it. I'll talk to Alphonse or whatever.
You're going to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, our next shift is to get and clean the cockpit. So, I guess it'll have to work.
I have the magic touch.
No, you don't.
I have the magic touch.
Okay.
I'll wink.
She gives you a disgusted look. that you just winked at her. And so we'll move back to Kane. So the warden opens the door and comes back in. Well, I've thought about it, and I'm not angry anymore. You, Kane, walk with me.
Alright.
And he leads you down a couple of corridors, and you walk past the evidence chamber with the still melted pieces of B0NK on the floor. And he walks you to a small room, and the sliding heavy metal door hatch drops down, and you enter into what appears to be his office. And he sits down on the chair, and he gestures for you to sit across from him. There's two wooden chairs in front of him.
I'll take a seat.
He pulls out a fairly nice bottle of wine, and he gives you a glass of it, and he pours some for himself. He leans back in the chair and goes, "All right. Why are you on my ship?"
I committed a crime.
Yes, but there must be a reason why you're on this specific ship, right?
I mean, I don't
committed a
control the
war
prison
crime.
system.
Well, somebody ran the numbers and got you on this specific ship. So whether you know it or not, there must be some reason you're here.
I guess I don't know the reason then.
Roll influence.
Dang it! What is wrong? 6.
No. Nobody would actively go to a global precinct of the IUP and just start trying to kill people. Unless they were insane, and I've read your files. You might be a
What do
war
you know
criminal.
about me?
You might be a war criminal, but you're no saint, or you're no crazy man.
I mean, I feel like most war criminals are crazy men.
I know a crazy warmonger when I see one. So tell me, why are you on my ship?
I, Kane, truly don't have really any sort of goal other than to survive and keep my head down.
He sets the glass down. I'm gonna level with you, Kane. I used to be an educator. I educated some of the brightest minds that the IUP could give me. All young, the next generation, if you will, of bright, beautiful minds. And I found that the best way for an educator and the people being educated to get along and get through the day is for proper communication. And we can't do proper communication unless you just tell me why you're on my ship. There has to be a reason.
How about I tell you this? My goal does not interfere with anything you're doing or the IUP's doing. In fact, we'll make this ride go smoother if I'm here. Is that enough information for you? My position here is a peacekeeper.
Well, that's my job too.
How many wardens do you really know that have never had a riot happen in their presence?
It's a good question.
Probably not many. And I'm not
Fair
saying
point.
you're bad at your job. I'm just saying I'm here to help.
Well, in order for me to help you help me, I'm going to need the full picture.
Here's the thing. I'm getting money for this, and I don't know if by you knowing that really helps anything out.
So you're a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Who have you come to kill?
I haven't come to kill anyone.
Okay. So what are you here for then?
Like I said, keeping the peace.
How will you be going about doing that?
Making sure no one here dies.
It's a hard job for one man to do.
Like, I'm a capable man. Like you said, war criminal.
Well, Kane, let me give you this. If you don't let me know what's going on, I will make it very hard for you to be able to get out of this prison like your buyer promised.
I don't truly know the whole picture. I know I'm supposed to protect one person, and that's all I can give you.
Well, then tell me this one person.
Samantha.
The synthetic girl?
Yeah, apparently people don't like synths.
They don't. Do you know why that is?
Not entirely sure. The mission given to me was make sure she gets to the other prison. That's all I got.
I can help you, you know. I can figure out why you need to protect her, and that might give you a little bit more information.
You could do that. That also might make some people question something and get antsy.
I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a pretty strange man. So,
Clearly.
people are very antsy around me. So, you've given me information. I will provide you my help if you want it.
Can I get back to you?
Roll influence.
Alright. 9.
You have until tonight.
Alright. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What are the specifics on my file?
Well, a lot of it was redacted. Mostly got war criminal. From the Blood Moon, I believe.
That would be right.
There was a lot of information that I couldn't see for myself. But apparently they were not too happy with the death of one of their higher-ups.
I wouldn't imagine so.
There's a kill order from their local military that if they see you, they kill on sight.
That's fair. I did a lot of damage to them.
Is there any reason why?
Nah. Look, I'm just crazy, remember?
Good answer. Any gestures for you to leave?
I'll leave.
Oh, I'll be pairing you up with Samantha.
I appreciate that.
Meet her and Ataxia in the bathroom.
They're still cleaning the bathroom?
From your vomit.
Sorry, I had to check up.
I know what you were doing.
And I will head out.
He takes a long sip of the drink as you exit the door. And actually, as you are walking out, you cross paths with Samantha and Ataxia as they're on their way to the... I called it cockpit before, but because the ship is a little bit bigger, it would be more like a bridge.
Oh my god, you're
Okay.
alive!
Did you expect them to kill me?
Yeah.
I don't think that's... Alright.
It was called the hole, so...
That's a standard prison term.
Oh.
So,
It truly surprises me that you haven't been to prison before.
I'm a very slippery person, what can I say?
I'd hate to interrupt you two lovebirds, but
Ugh,
I've been told that you are good with people.
relatively.
Well, we want to get this Alphonse guy on our side.
What for?
We're gonna kill the captain.
That sounds like the worst possible idea.
I know, but
It sounds
know.
pretty good to me. I kill him, and then I take control of the ship, and then I fly us to safety.
Oh, you think this galaxy's safe no matter where you go? Wow. You're never gonna. They are going to track the ship with the entire universe coming after you.
That is a good point. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's worth a
I
shot.
don't think you should.
Worth
I'll
a
help you
shot.
make friends. I'll help you survive, but I'm not gonna let you take an IUP ship.
What if we could disable the tracking device?
The IUP owns the universe.
Damn it. Well, what's
Wow, we
your
didn't
idea
really think this
then?
through.
No, we didn't, because I was talking to you. But what do you think we should do?
I've got an in with the warden. I think that might be able to help us a little bit better.
You have an
He actually
in
talked
with
to
the
you?
warden?
We had a whole conversation. It was real great. Chipper
Was he
guy.
nice?
Better than he was when he was talking to all you.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I mean, he was kind of annoying when he was talking to you, but he seemed kind of delightful when I was talking to him.
Oh my god, he has a crush on you.
Is she like this
What?
all the time?
Oh, her? Yeah, absolutely.
And you're used to it?
No,
I make his head bleed.
I
What?
cause myself to bleed. That's not you.
Mhm.
Who the fuck are you people?
Well,
Your worst
she's
nightmare.
she's an alms dealer and I'm a bounty hunter.
My fucking god.
And together we are the bounty hunters.
Terrible
There's
name.
also a little robot around here somewhere.
He's my wee woo and I love him and he's busy.
Doing what?
He's busy.
Doing what?
I don't know. He's busy. Okay.
He's your wee woo.
I know. That's so crazy. My wee woo.
Anyway, let's get to the bridge.
I agree with getting Alphonse to help since he would get information, but I don't think we should take this ship.
No, I don't think a lot, but that's probably a good idea.
Well, you lead the way. Mr. My Boyfriend's the Warden.
Alright.
Mr. Isaac, the warden's car.
I will. We're going to, like, where are we going again? To
The bridge. So this would
the
be
bridge.
the main area where the pilot
Mr.
and co-pilot.
Pug.
So you guys get to the bridge, and you see that it's this. About the size of like a master bedroom. You can see that in the middle there's this circular, almost you'd call it podium with the main controls, and then you see there's different sections that light up with different information. There's lots of buttons on the side of the podium. And you can see that there's mechanical arms coming out of the walls that are also operating different sections of the ship. And the only person you see in the room is Alphonse.
Where's the pilot?
Excuse me?
I was wondering where the pilot was.
You see a small shimmer of light as a large red hologram materializes
Oh Christ.
And he does a slight bow. I'm the captain.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Captain.
Hi, Captain. I'm Ataxia.
Greetings.
How long you been piloting the ship?
This ship?
Yeah.
7 months.
Happy birthday.
I just realized I should probably give him a different voice because he sounds exactly like Samantha. Because Samantha is just me but angry. Well,
You're always angry.
Shut up.
Yeah, you got to just deepen your voice. You got it.
I've been piloting this ship for about 7 months.
Yeah, there you go. That's the captain voice.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. And as he begins to materialize more, you see that he's a taller built gentleman, and he appears to be who's the tallest out of you two? I assume Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He appears to be just like half an inch taller than Kane, but that's just his holographic projection, and he's wearing typical what you would describe as a captain's uniform. It has the different stripes on the side, and it's these very nice pressed pants, but it's just a hologram, and you can see that this hologram is materialized with a full beard and a slick back, almost dude bro kind of haircut.
Dude.
Bro.
So your
And-
name is just Captain?
It's the name I was designated.
So your name's just Captain?
It's the name I was designated.
That's kind of lame.
Well, it was the name I was designated.
How long were you... How old are you?
I'd say about 4 years.
So, you started captaining the ship 7 months ago,
Yeah.
but you were alive for 4 years.
Off?
So, were you named captain when you were born?
No.
No.
No. I was not named captain when I was created.
You're 4 years old. Aww.
Yes.
You're a baby.
Alphonse turns around. Aren't you supposed to be cleaning something?
Why are you wearing shades inside?
Help my vision.
Oh. Are you blind?
No.
Oh.
Just helps the world seem a little less bright.
Kane, please help me.
I was just gonna let that keep going.
I think you should.
Yeah, we finished cleaning.
The bathroom?
Yep.
Well, I believe it's time to clean in here. So, chop chop.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir, Captain, sir. Also wear it.
What salute do you do?
Like the hand on the forehead.
That is an ancient salute. Why are you doing that?
Because why not?
Can you just start cleaning, please?
Yeah.
Wow, Ataxia, I didn't know you knew about ancient Terra. Terran? Terra.
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 Terra 1.
I didn't know you knew about those, Ataxia.
Kane, look at me. What am I?
I realize you're a Terran, but that's old history.
Oh, wow. Everybody in the catacombs is old history.
I assume you guys are doing this while you're cleaning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just see Alphonse getting, like, just a little annoyed. It's not crazy, but just a little bit.
I think I have to stop talking.
Wow, I thought Alphonse would like Ataxia. That's
No.
the vibe I got from him.
He appears to be a little stressed with the co-piloting of the ship.
Oh, he's
He's,
piloting right now?
They both are.
Oh.
You a pilot before this there, Alphonse?
You could say that.
Pretty impressive how fast you picked this all up.
Yeah. Is the, is there a particular reason you want to know?
No, I just thought it was impressive.
Well, I am a synthetic human, so take it
Did you
that
have an
much.
old ship before this?
I've been on my fair share of ships, yeah.
What's your favorite ship ever?
Roll influence.
Dear God, give me sight. Yes.
Oh,
The one I was born on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd it look like?
Well, it was a class 1, just standard military ship. So it had all of the bits and bobbles that you'd expect on that sort of ship.
nah, so you started your life in the military.
Yeah, you could say that.
Sounds fun. Did you have fun?
While it lasted.
I imagine not the IUP, right?
Roll influence.
Oh Christ, you're gonna mess us up.
10.
Oh pod.
He pushes the glasses up and rubs his temples.
What
No,
color are the eyes?
you can't see through them. He pushes them up.
Is it the
Oh, okay.
anime? Is it the anime push up with the one finger?
Yeah.
Or is it the two?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's the 2 fingers.
I just thought of DB
What-
Cooper.
Was he gonna say something?
I forget what you asked because I was distracted.
I forgot what I asked because I got distracted. I was talking. What did I talk? I talked
You-
about being born in the military, and I imagine it wasn't the IUP. That's what I said.
Oh yeah, he says something like that.
How long were you in the military for? He can't be annoyed. I got an 11 on influence.
2 years and 64 days.
Oh. So. How long were you out of the military for? He's really hitting me.
2 years and 301 days.
Oh. Kane, please.
Why are you bothering the man?
Because I want to get to know him. Sorry.
Yeah, but he's got work to do. He's clearly busy.
Samantha pipes up. So do you know about the tracking beacon that the IUP can access in the ship?
Jesus Christ, Samantha.
Just making conversation like the rest of you.
You're not good at this.
That's a different kind of conversation.
Yes, I'm aware. Is there anything else?
Samantha, were you in the military?
No.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Who answered that?
Mine too.
That was Samantha.
What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Who said that?
Al.
Oh,
Fonz.
oh,
Alphonse. And what's your favorite color?
who
Red.
are you talking to?
Yeah. You all have some pretty bright colors. Very bright people.
Could say that.
I'm so good at this. They call me the master of conversation.
Is there anything
You're
else?
getting better, weirdly.
Hmm?
Is there
I said you're getting better, weirdly.
Weirdly? Yeah.
Is there anything else I can answer from your BuzzFeed article?
Well,
Is
I was just getting to
BuzzFeed
know
still a
you.
thing?
Future BuzzFeed article.
I was
Just
just
add
getting.
future and then it's current.
I just wanted to get to know you. Is there anything you'd like to know about us?
Roll influence. Not particularly, no.
Oh,
You're not exactly super interesting people.
are you serious? Look at me right now.
I've met a lot of interesting people in my life.
I'm a clown.
I'm aware.
Okay. Kane, please.
You met any of my people? They're few and far between, but there's some everywhere.
I've met some lunar elves, yeah.
You're a lunar elf?
Yes. What
That makes sense.
what moon?
I don't know the specifics. I believe this something spring moon. I've met a couple of blood moon elves.
There's a blood and a spring moon?
I also
There's a
met.
lot of moons.
I did meet 2 quartzine elves.
Yeah.
You know, those people aren't really around anymore.
What does this guy look like?
Well, he's in. He's just basically in like a long sleeve black T-shirt with jeans, and he has long black hair that, for a synthetic human, it looks fairly nice, and it's pulled back into a ponytail, and he's wearing those black glasses that you
I
can't
like
see
your
through.
hair.
Thanks, I grew it myself. Well, I chose to grow it myself.
Why is every single one of these people just actually me?
It's really crazy.
Well, this
Hey.
this one's a man.
Hey,
What? He said I grew it myself. That's not.
I stole him.
Okay, Samantha is totally you, but
Why is there something in her stomach that's important?
did you say
You
that?
don't know that.
No, that's not in character. Why would I be saying that in character?
Then you don't know. Why are you asking me to metagame?
No! I'm
Why
Why
is
is
sorry.
there something important in her stomach?
Listen, that wasn't in game. You know what? Fine. I'll go
Yeah, I
back
know,
to
but
the
why are
game.
you asking that question? You'd have no information on that.
Because I heard it.
No, you
Leave
did
me
not hear it.
Okay. I know that a taxi didn't hear it. I know that.
Okay.
I meant that as like, it's me. And I'm wondering why there's treasure in me.
Is there anything
That's
else?
it.
Is there anything else I can do for you guys?
Can I braid your
No,
hair?
we'll mind our own business now, won't we, Ataxia
Yes, sir. Well,
and Samantha?
Yeah. Alphonse says, I don't particularly mind the conversation. I assume there's a reason you're asking.
Man, we're all prisoners here and we're all trying to survive.
and I'm really bored.
Well, how about you guys? What are you guys doing here?
Well, I tried to kill a bunch of IUP soldiers and she climbed a tree and she was in my presence.
Don't we all?
I climbed a tree.
But she also tried to attack an IUP soldier.
I tried. He
Who
wouldn't catch
doesn't?
me.
Who doesn't want to attack an IUP soldier?
Honestly, the truth. No offense, Captain.
Honestly, why are we talking about this with a captain?
You think I'm an IUP soldier?
You work for them at least.
I was designated to.
You want to attack an IUP soldier?
I think we should attack an IUP soldier.
Why would you? Why?
That's probably not the best plan you've ever had.
I can't decipher these voices.
Okay, unless I say it's Samantha, it's just Al. Fonz.
Okay, so
Also, there's enough context clues to know who's talking.
I get it.
But
like, I don't think he's ever seen me come up with a plan.
Captain will. He has a voice, and he's
Yeah, I know Captain
and
does.
Alphonse is just making an assumption. God, I need to stop naming people the same shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, he goes, so what are you guys... Tell me about... I'm not good at this. I haven't been good at this in a long time.
I don't think anyone here is good at it.
Do you want to know about us? Is that what you're wondering?
Well, if you guys are going to be here and not shut your mouths, I suppose.
Is it a bad thing?
I suppose
She's-
not.
She's an arms dealer.
I knew a couple guys like that.
I also make stuff too.
I knew somebody like that too.
I make explosives.
I don't...
And I do a lot of things.
I'm sure it's nothing I haven't seen before.
I'm sure probably not.
Wait a minute. How do synthetic people grow their hair?
It's a choice.
Is it... Can you just add to it?
Yeah.
Did you...
Synthetic humans are normally indistinguishable from regular humans, so they'd have to be able to grow
I
hair.
get that, but like, does it grow like naturally? You can see the growth.
No, it doesn't. Sometimes
Okay.
you just choose.
Do you ever take your glasses off?
Not really.
Is it like really dark?
That's the point.
But how can you see when you're like captain?
It's not really much I want to see anymore.
Why is that?
Roll influence.
Please God.
It's not information that I like to divulge.
Understandable.
I've always wanted to get a red pair of those. I think they'd look good on me.
I could see it. You could work it.
You can work it.
Yeah,
You could
but...
definitely...
Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna say he could definitely work it.
I could see it. You guys are fairly fashionable.
I am.
Yeah.
I'll strike a pose.
The paint really adds to you.
Yeah, I
Does
made
she
it myself.
still have paint on her?
Yeah.
Has she somehow managed to contain paint on her body?
It doesn't really go away.
It respawns
It's like
every morning.
stained.
Yeah, it is.
What about you? You guys asked me where I grew up.
Nah, I was also born a soldier.
I wasn't really born a soldier.
You were born in a way.
That's a good point. Not a lot of people see it that way.
I'm an orphan.
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah, huh?
We're all prisoners. I feel like there's a lot to unpack with all of us.
Another good point. You know,
This is fun.
if we get out of here, I could hook you guys up with somebody to talk about all of that stuff with.
A therapist?
I've known a couple.
You've known a lot of people.
Seen a lot of things.
4 years?
You'd be surprised what I've seen.
What have you seen?
I know I saw a lot in 4 years of my life.
Roll influence, both of you.
Shebang. Yes. It's an 8.
5.
Shebang.
Well, I've... There's a lot of things that happened in my life.
Yeah, no
It's
worries.
okay. We're here for
We're
you.
not trying to actually pour your whole life out right here in this pilot's place, the bridge.
Yeah, I didn't expect to have such a surprisingly pleasant conversation with you people.
You'd expect psychomaniacs, but you only got one psychomaniac, and that's me.
I don't know about that. And he looks over at Samantha.
You got 2 psychomaniacs, but one of them's me. And I'm pretty cool.
That's fair.
I'm also crazy, I just don't show it very well.
He's crazy mentally.
I think that's where most craziness comes from.
I think that's where all craziness comes from.
I know. I'm crazy.
Well, everybody's different in their own way.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
if you
am.
ever need people to talk to, you got all of us.
It's not a lot. It's 4. I mean, it's
We gotta work together when
3.
we all gotta work together when we're in a situation like this.
That's a good point. But if we're going to be attacking IUP soldiers, at least let me know first so I can get ready.
We're gonna be
Of
attacking
course.
IUP soldiers. You should get ready.
Why would you say that?
It's funny. Laugh.
Haha, it was a joke.
Well,
It
For
really
legal
was.
reasons.
I'll give you this much. While there's not much I can do for disabling any tracking devices, theoretically, if we were able to get a certain warden on our side, through any means necessary, we could do that.
We
But
do have a word on our side.
I do have one request. As much as I would be excited to attack an IUP soldier, it probably wouldn't be in anyone's best interest to kill them.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of death, and I don't feel like seeing any more. Those people have lives. They have children, mothers, fathers, people they love. So let's not kill anybody.
I could agree to that.
And then I'm pretty well acquainted with Captain, so we
You
can
guys know each other?
roll influence.
10. Boom, collat.
We came from the same source.
You guys are brothers.
Something like that.
Oh, you're working with your family. Wait a minute. Why are you in prison then?
I
How
want
would they
to.
allow that?
It's.
I don't know if you've realized, but they don't really look like brothers, and criminals are still punished even if they're related to authority figures.
Well,
Mm.
in my time, I was able to learn how to get pretty good at hacking, so I chose to go on a ship with my brother.
How'd you learn to hack?
Roll influence.
So I'm breaking this code. It's an 8.
Somebody taught me.
That's fun.
While it lasted.
What happened?
Roll influence.
I'm so good at this. Boom, collat. 7.
What was your question?
Uh, what happened?
We lose a lot of people along the way.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be.
Part of war.
What?
I said it's part of war.
I didn't understand what you just said to me.
It's part
I
of
said it's
war.
part of war.
Oh. Yeah. I've seen a lot of war too.
So
Well,
you guys are siblings. Are you guys just single siblings?
roll influence.
I'm really good at this. Is it metagaming? I don't think it is.
We had some other siblings.
Oh, that's fun.
While it lasted.
Oh, part of war.
You could say that. While this conversation is super, super awesome, and definitely not kind of boring,
Oh my god.
What is you guys' next plan?
Well, I gotta go talk to someone before the night's over.
Okay. So you can go ahead and go back to the warden's office if you like. I'd say it's about dinner time, so the rest of you would be going to the mess hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you go to the warden's office.
It's DB Cooper.
Okay.
Well, oh,
I'll
well. Look who we have
Okay.
here.
I will accept your help. What do you need to know from me?
What was that nice long conversation with Alphonse and the captain? It seems that somebody was able to disable my listening devices. So I'd love to hear what you guys were talking about in there.
Well, I was trying to find friends with connections around the place, if you want to know the truth.
All right.
But
What
that part of the whole thing was not my decision.
what is the plan here?
Well, Samantha was gonna do something dumb. I'm trying to push her away from that idea. I don't really have a full plan, but survival, number one priority.
I've been doing a little bit of research on my own, and it appears that the reason that you need to help Samantha survive is that she has a bomb in her stomach, capable of
Oh,
leveling a city block.
that was not what I expected.
Me either. And
Do you know if she plans to detonate it, or does she have control or not?
I don't think she does. But there are others on the ship who were told to do it.
So get rid of the bomb, or get
I
away.
can't think of any way we could get rid of the bomb without killing Samantha.
We could. You're the warden and not gonna like this idea, but you could help us get out.
Why should I help you guys get out?
Well, you'll save like a city block full of people. You'll save your job because, considering the fact that you're willingly letting a bomb on your ship and not trying to get rid of it. And I don't think you hate any of us, even though we're prisoners.
Well, here's the thing about that. If I were to go to my superiors and tell them there was an active bomb on my ship, they'd say to throw it out of the airlock along with Samantha.
I'm sure that's what they tell you. But do you want to really do that?
So instead, I'm going to sacrifice the people on the ship for one person.
We don't know the whole situation. What if someone's gonna detonate it right now in 3 seconds?
I suppose we
We
don't.
we don't know really what's happening, and being able to gain information before we make a decision would probably be a good idea.
All right.
And there's also the possibility it's connected to her heart. And if that stops, boom.
Sounds like a pretty good idea to throw her out of the airlock then.
And let her heart stop right next to the ship.
She'll go out pretty fast. We're moving at very high velocity.
If you want to take that chance.
I will take that chance. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I I'm still partial to the plan that we get her out of here.
How are we going to get her out of here?
Well, with your help, we could not, you being directly involved or super involved so you don't lose your job, we could get her out.
Did I tell you the whole story about why I am where I am right now?
You told me you were a teacher.
I was. There was a program called the Midas program. It was designed to make the most perfect human being possible and use it as a weapon. I was tasked with brainwashing these children. But I didn't want to. So, I went about my job and secretly taught the children different ideas than Eli. And when they found out, they came into the room. They beat me and put those children down, along with my wife.
And you still work for them.
What was I supposed to do?
Leave?
And be marked a traitor and die?
Absolutely.
So I was just supposed to die?
Work and help government that is executing children. Or leave and die? One of those answers is the right one.
You have a point. If it wasn't for my children, children can go without a father. But a father can't go without his children.
That's fair. So, what
if I disobey my job, I won't have kids anymore. I failed those kids in the classroom, and I don't intend on failing my own children.
Could you buy us some time?
What do you need?
What if there was a way we could get rid of the bomb out of her and out of the ship without killing anyone, without you losing your job? Because it's just technology, right? It's got to be hackable or diffusable,
Roll influence.
or at least give us enough time.
Roll influence.
9.
I can buy you time, but I'm going to need more than that. I need an actual plan, and I need an actual plan now.
Someone was able to hack the camera. What if they were able to stop the bomb for enough time to get it off the ship?
Who?
If I was to make a guess, it was Alphonse. As well as we have a robot that is pretty adept at hacking.
I'm aware of your wee-woo. See what you can do.
How much time do I have?
Tonight. It must happen tonight.
I'll do my best.
You might need this. And he leans over and he pulls out Ataxia's rifle. And he gives it to you. I
You
don't think the prisoners will like this very much.
probably not. Can I have my knife back?
You had a knife?
Yeah, it's how I get my real weapon.
He leans over and he pulls a small pocket knife. Not yours, but it's his own. And he gives it to you.
Thank you.
It's the best I
And
can
by
do.
the way, don't blame yourself for the death of those children. You were making the right call, and the government made the decision, not you. And I'll walk out.
Okay. So it's at this moment that you see a large flashing red light up. And the view snaps towards the mess hall as you see two of the guards are taken down very easily by two of the prisoners. They just walk up behind them and snap their necks. And Ataxia, you are sitting beside Samantha and Alphonse, and one of the prisoners grabs the IUP soldier's gun and aims it at Samantha.
Duck.
Roll brace for impact.
No, I'll grab her.
Okay, brace for impact.
Okay. Dun.
Oof.
Oof.
You take a severe injury as you push her out of the way, but not enough as she also gets shot in the shoulder.
Do I still have a minor injury?
We'll say we'll just bump it up to a severe injury. As you fall to the ground with a gunshot in your left arm.
Do I see this happen?
You see the flashing red lights.
Okay, but I don't see the prisoners.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna run towards that area, though.
Okay. You do get there and you see these two prisoners holding IUP rifles, and they are... at this point, Alphonse has flipped the metal table over, in front of you guys. And it's mostly blocking the shots, but if something doesn't change quick, that table is going to be destroyed.
Do they know I'm there yet?
Roll metal.
Yes, they do.
One of them turns around and begins opening fire at you. I'll say
Can I shoot back?
Yeah, go ahead and roll metal.
10.
Ataxia, you hear and see the very familiar sound of your rifle being shot as one of the prisoners is blown away by a very colorful paint explosion in his chest. But as soon as he is down, another prisoner grabs the gun and begins going towards you guys.
Okay. Can I shoot at him?
Roll metal.
9.
Okay. As you shoot, you hit him and he falls to the ground, but the paint bullet, for all intents and purposes, ricochets and it hits a large container in the top left corner of the room, and it begins spilling this gas that you can't quite tell what it is.
Okay. Any sources of heat near it?
Near what?
The gas spilling out.
Not particularly.
I just don't want it to burst into flames or anything.
Not particularly close, but you don't exactly know what the gas is, so you can't assume that it will explode.
Okay, well, just making sure. Is there any sort of sealant on the ship? I guess I can ask the captain. Captain,
Yes.
there's a leak. It's some sort of gas.
Roll influence.
11.
Well, the only thing that would make sense is the paralyzing gas that fills the tranquilizers.
Is there any way to cover it?
I can't be certain. You'll have to figure something out. I'm not sure. Ataxia, what do you do?
I want my gun back.
What are you doing?
I'll toss it to her.
Roll metal.
I'll hold my hand up.
Dang it, why?
It's surprisingly heavy as you heave it onto the ground, like 5 feet in front of another prisoner, and he grabs it.
I'll try to run to it. Can I run to it before he grabs it?
Okay, roll physique. You're going to engage in combat with him as you're going to try to take your gun back.
I got a 9.
Okay. So describe the blow for blow of the fight. How do you do this? How do you get your gun back?
I want to try and run up and grab it before he does.
Okay.
Wait, does he grab it before I do that?
No. You grab it, but what happens is he tackles you, and the gun falls to the ground again, as this man is now on top of you, and he is he's going to start attacking you.
Can I? I'm gonna try and squeeze his throat.
Okay, roll physique.
3.
So as you reach up to grab his throat, he pushes his thumb into where you were shot. But it's at this moment that you hear like a blood-curdling scream as you see Samantha vault over the pushed-over metal table, and she just grabs him and like forces him to the ground. And in a very... Kane, you've seen a lot of shit, but this is pretty gruesome as she just stabs him and continues to do it until he just stops moving. And even after he stops moving, she doesn't stop with her chin. And this whole time she's screaming bloody murder.
Is there anyone aiming at her?
Yeah, I'll say at this point, somebody has grabbed your gun again and is going to try to shoot her.
I am going to kick that man.
Okay, roll physique.
I had to roll physique?
To kick him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't it metal?
To kick somebody?
Attack. Combat.
No. Okay, so...
Fine, I got a 6.
So what happens is you go to kick him, but the pain in your arm is too much, and you can't even really push yourself up. So Kane, what do you do?
Would I have enough time to cut my hand?
Sure.
Alright, I'll cut my hand and throw a blood knife.
Okay. 1 blood point. And
Yep.
roll metal.
9.
Okay. So you take the knife and you go... And it goes, and it looks like it's about to stab him, but it stabs Ataxia's gun. And you just hear the spinning gears in it just falter, and it stops. It's not working anymore.
No!
Does it distract him enough, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he doesn't get a shot off.
Alright, I'm gonna hope Ataxia can do something, because I need to stop this gas from coming out. Is there some sort of valve or anything near the, near this gas?
I'll say that there's probably a release, something that you can open up, and it'll be a bigger ventilation than is already in the room.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll interface.
Oh, no. No.
So you don't quite know how to work the locks, but Alphonse runs over to you and he begins giving you advice on how to do it. So go ahead and roll again.
I bet it's gonna be worse. No, it's success.
Yeah. So with his help, you both pry open the valve, and the gas just begins getting sucked down into it. And as you're slightly close to it, you can feel this is definitely the gas that was paralyzing you. As you get a little woozy.
Okay.
But yeah, you would now solve the problem of the gas pouring into the room. And you can see that some of these prisoners are now getting up, and they don't have guns, but they're going to try to attack Samantha.
All right, well, I'm gonna summon the whip, and I'm just gonna try and keep them at bay.
Okay. Take another blood point and go ahead and roll physique.
9.
Um. Okay. You don't have tactics or anything, do you?
I do not. The only thing similar would be sneak attack.
No, you're probably not sneaking.
No,
Um.
I'm not.
So
What about
you.
that guy I made friends with? Would he help me?
Who'd you make friends with?
The guy in the the hole, the gang member.
Oh, he
We
wasn't
had
your
some.
friend, but you can
No,
roll
I know. He was
influence.
going after her.
Yeah, you can roll influence if you like.
I got a 10.
So yeah, the same guy he sees that you're getting attacked. He goes, "No, in my house," and he just runs over and he tackles one of the guys and just begins pummeling him into the ground.
All right,
Uh,
there should probably be some sort of consequence for the 9 though. For the physique roll.
yeah,
He dies.
Kane
I'll
explodes.
say that one of them gets a mean punch to your jaw, and you're gonna take a major injury, as you can feel it
Oh,
sort of
major from a punch. That's one bad punch.
You can feel your jaw sort of dislocate.
Oh boy.
Taxia, what are you doing?
Is there any other guns
Here's the
around
guy
here?
aiming a gun at Samantha right next to you.
Is he? I thought I got him.
Um,
Oh, his gun jammed, you idiot. He destroyed my gun.
Yes, but he's still there.
we'll say that the second one hasn't been grabbed yet in the adrenaline of the fight. So if you want to go ahead
I'll
and
grab it.
okay, so you grab that. What are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna shoot the guy who has my gun.
Okay, roll metal.
8.
Okay, you shoot him, but you shoot him through your gun, and your gun explodes.
I'm
And
gonna cry.
it is not repairable anymore, but he is dead. So go ahead and take that asset away.
I'll just keep this one.
It's going to be a different asset. It's not going to be what yours was.
I hate you.
It's a class 0 rifle.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm still trying to keep people away from her and like taking out as many people as I can.
You're fairly successful as she sort of backs away, but you do see that the guy who has the other gun from the other guard, he's going to open fire on you guys.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Sure. Go ahead and roll metal.
Should paying 11.
You spin around and you just lay like 3 shots into him. And as this is happening, you see Alphonse is sort of, he's not cowering, but he's staying a bit back. But Samantha just charges past both of you, and she begins to attack another prisoner. But this one is able to roll her onto her back and begins beating her down.
Kick him.
I'm gonna tackle him off. Oh, she's kicking him. Never mind.
Roll
No,
physique.
you're gonna. No, you're
Nope,
gonna
you said you are going to kick him. Roll
I
physique.
failed. I failed.
So you do that, and before you can even raise your leg, you hear a sickening crunch as her head is just completely caved in.
He's dead.
And you see wires and circuits just sitting there. The wires are flailing aimlessly, looking for some sort of connection, but it's just not there. And you can see her camera lens like eyes just dim and darken.
I'm gonna look at Kane like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna look at Alphonse as like, can you do anything?
For what?
Can you like save some part of a memory or something? And if not, there's another task I need you to do.
Roll influence.
13.
Okay. He runs over and... Oh, this guy's not down, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go
I
after
can,
him.
I can
Okay,
shoot him.
go ahead and go after him, Kane.
Physique, I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay.
9.
So you do tackle him, but he's the same guy, and he spins around and gives you another mean punch, taking you from a major to a severe injury. As you just hear your jaw underneath the impact.
I'll shoot him.
Okay, roll physique or roll metal.
Why won't this guy die? It's impartial.
So, Kane, you hear a gunshot come from Ataxia's gun, and it enters into your back, and you feel and you can feel yourself getting worse and worse as your severe injury is taken to a critical critical injury.
Critical.
Is he dead?
No, but
No.
Is the other guy dead?
I'm not doing anything now.
Is the other guy
I'll
dead?
say that the bullet went through him and entered the other guy, taking him down.
I wonder if I can heal, if I could patch up Kane. What would that be?
How are you going to do it?
I'll take off my cover up, my extra short, my skirt.
What's it made out of?
What's it called?
What?
It's kind of like plasticky.
Oh, great.
It's not gonna be good enough to...
Okay, I'll take this dead guy's like shirt and I'll patch him up.
Okay, roll expertise.
10. Don't mess with me.
Well, here's what you do. You don't patch up his bullet hole, but you see his jaw is out of place, and you move it slightly, avoiding the clearly broken part of his jaw, and you adjust his jaw back in, and it hurts really, 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 really bad. And you're going to have a scar from this, by the way, which we're going to have to deal with. But I'll say that for the sake of this, with that and her wrapping the shirt around your bullet hole, you'll be taken from a critical to a severe injury.
All right.
I'm a doctor now. Call me Dr. God. No profession, no problem.
And Alphonse is going to try and do what you asked him to do.
Okay, why'd you roll mine?
He says, I can't, there's nothing I can do.
All right. I have another task for you, and I need to get this out before I'm bleeding to death. There is something inside her stomach, and I need you to defuse it if you can.
Roll influence.
Right. No.
In her stomach?
In her
Yes.
stomach.
What do you want me to do?
I think you're good with technology, considering you could have almost fixed her, and I think you disabled the cameras.
I tried. What do you want me to do?
Stop the bomb from going off. We don't know the parameters.
The what?
It's a bomb.
I can't defuse a bomb.
Well, you can defuse other things.
What do you want me to do?
Can you try?
Roll influence. I can't defuse a bomb.
Alright,
Guess we're all gonna die then.
then we need to get her off the ship.
Okay, and he's going to try and lift her up.
I hope you enjoy my -1 physique.
It's at this point that he realizes that he has been shot in the arm during the gunfight, and he goes, I can't pick her up.
Alright, we'll help. Or you can try and defuse it.
Roll influence again.
What is wrong with my rolls?
I can't defuse a fucking
Alright,
bomb.
then we're getting her out.
Okay. Alright, so what do you guys do?
We should
I'll
both
help
roll
pick her up.
physique. I'll try and help too.
9.
So you pick her up and you begin leading her towards what you assume is the airlock. But it's at this moment that you see 3 more IUP guards run up to you guys and hold up a gun. And they're all like, "Get on the fucking ground. On the ground now. Drop
She needs
the
to get out of
body.
the ship right now.
Why should we believe you?"
Do you
There's a bomb.
ever... She has a bomb in her stomach.
Roll influence.
9.
He goes, "I'm not gonna listen to this shit." And you see the warden walk up. "Let them go, you buffoon!" And he goes,
Oh my god, it's your boyfriend.
He goes, of course, warden, go!" And you guys take her body to the airlock, and Alphonse helps you guys lay her body in. And he is going to try and get into the airlock system. And he's completely successful as you guys lay her body into the airlock. And he enters in a passcode that you didn't even know he knew. And you can see the door just open up and her body just flies out. And you can see, as you guys are moving very fast, you do see a large explosion from about 3 miles away.
We failed.
"You 3, to my office." And you guys are forced by the IUP soldiers to go to his office. And you guys all sit at these 3 chairs, Ataxia, Kane, and Alphonse. "What did I say to you, Kane?"
I tried.
"I told you we should have thrown her out the airlock when we had the chance."
I wanted to have a chance.
I understand. But sometimes you just can't save anybody.
I had to try.
"And you," and he looks at Al, "you hacked into my systems, got yourself on this ship, and put everybody's lives in danger by hiding the fact that she had a bomb in her stomach. And it's only by a miracle that I was able to figure this out. You. I guess you didn't do much wrong. But you're just as stupid as Kane for getting yourselves into this situation."
Listen, we tried and we failed.
"What am I supposed to do now?"
Well, we're prisoners. This won't affect you if you handle it right.
Roll influence.
Roll influence.
13.
I can't do that. You'll all be put to death.
Well, it's been a good run.
I can't do that again.
You should join us.
How? They have my children.
We'll do a little heist. It'll be fun.
I don't think that's possible.
Nothing's possible if you haven't tried.
What if we spin it? They attack the pilot. And we tried to stop.
They kind of got.
They damaged the ship. Bullets were fired at the pilot's bay.
We can try. But until then, you're all going to stay in the hole.
No. But after we're in the hole, we should totally go save your kids, though.
It's not that easy.
Well, if you don't try, then you don't know.
It's not that easy, Ataxia. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not that easy. The best we can hope for is to spin it. Go to the hole.
Yeah. And I'll leave his pocket knife on his desk.
Can I keep the rifle?
What do you think?
Takes it.
Down.
I'm genuinely sorry we couldn't save her life. Don't think for a moment that I wanted her to die. Because I'd never ever wanted that. And you all are led back to the hole. And it's after about a week of travel that you guys do feel yourselves touching down on a planet. You guys are led out in their similar restraints. And you guys are led out and you see that there is an IUP soldier. Well, an IUP captain standing, waiting with two much higher and much more intimidating looking IUP soldiers flanking him. And you see the warden walk over to them, and they have a conversation for a moment. And then the warden looks back at you guys. And he sighs. And you can see him pull out this small pocket knife from his pocket.
Did we just get snitched out on?
And he stabs the IUP commander in the neck. He tackles the other one to the ground and takes his pistol, shooting the other one. But just before the end of this altercation, the warden is shot in the chest.
Can we save him?
Are you going to try?
Yeah.
You guys run up to his figure, and he just goes, "No! You have to leave." And it's at this moment, as you guys are running towards him, you see a small puff of dirt right in front of you, as you can see an IUP ship just entering the atmosphere, and you can see snipers shooting down at you guys.
Where do we go?
We can get him.
Take
still.
the ship and leave now.
I'll be sure we can't try again.
Are you going to try?
Yes.
I'll
you're,
help.
You're restrained, so you're clumsy, so you're both going to roll at disadvantage.
Ow.
Saxia, did you roll twice?
I got an, so it'd be
I
8
failed.
and an 8 and 4.
No, wait. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
So, Kane, you are not physically capable. You have too many injuries to fully sustain him. Ataxia, I'm going to give you a hard choice. You can either risk your own life and drag him back with you, or you and Kane can both be fully safe getting back to the ship without him.
Do you not know me? I'm gonna respond my recklessness.
Roll a d6.
I got a 3. Oh no.
You pick him up and you sling him over your shoulder, but as you're walking towards the ship, he pushes himself off, and you can see the rifle that you gave him slung across his back. And he goes, "Get on the ship."
Dude, I could have got you on there. She just didn't do that.
Get on the ship.
Okay.
There's no way I'll be able to recover from this, and they will kill my children unless they kill me.
Where are they?
My home. On Matau
Okay.
4.
I'll
Go!
do my best. Come on.
I'll salute
What salute do you do?
the old one.
For a second, he ponders what you were doing, but he thinks about it a little bit, and then he does it back.
I'm gonna cry.
And the IUP ship touches down on the grassy field, and you can see like 7 of the IUP soldiers pointing their guns and yelling at you guys to stop and get on the ground. But Alphonse forces you guys onto the ship, much to your chagrin. And
Wait,
you can...
Where's my rocket launcher?
You don't have it.
Probably somewhere on the...
And you see the warden, he grabs the rifle and he points it at the sky, and he lays down an entire clip's worth, and he reloads into this. He shoots it into the sky and then reloads, and he points at the IUP soldiers. And as you guys take off, you hear the gunfight, and in a matter of seconds, it stops as you guys break the atmosphere and enter light speed. As the captain and Alphonse are able to get rid of the tracking beacon